Working? Can you guys hear and see? I got a few yeses. Okay, so I'd love to just sit here and pretend that I'm not really Ustreaming, but I can't deny the fact that, is that possible? You could have negative numbers in a chat room? There's negative 36 people in this room. Wow, I've hit an all-time low. Cool. For starters, I guess for anybody, any of you who don't know me very well, I'd have to congratulate you on that. Consider yourself lucky. And I'm pretty much going to be doing today what I do most of the time, which is pretty much talking to myself. I'm like in an empty room, like there's nothing in here. Well, my water bottle's here, but it doesn't really talk back. Although I do talk to it occasionally. I am going to be bringing in Bret from Stahli a little later on because I'm sure that many of you want to say hi to Bret as well. Yes? No? Minus 36 people. It's not really, no reaction. So, I know we got people from all over the world. Thanks for all of those of you who got up early, stayed up late, cut out of work or school early. I'm probably going to record this unless I embarrass myself and all of humanity beyond belief. Then I probably won't. I won't actually post this, but I am recording it right now. And if it's not a complete waste, then I'll just post it to the Ustream page like I always do. So I have a couple of things that I want to go over, and most of this is culled from your comments, and I kind of asked, what do you want to know? Questions you have for me. There's things that I haven't announced yet. So I have a little text doc, and they're really in no particular order. So I'm kind of just going to go over some stuff. That must be for me. Okay. I think I'm going to read you guys a little story, too. Anybody want story time with Clay? I didn't think so. You see this? This happens to be one of my favorite books of all time, and this was sent to me by an incredibly cool third grade class in Colorado. And they sent me a lot of stuff, but they also sent me this book, along with Dogzilla, which is around here somewhere, and they signed it and sent me letters and really cool stuff, and they drew keyboards and all kinds of little tech devices and microphones. And so I wanted to thank you guys, wherever you are, your third grade class in Colorado, for sending all your goodies. And I want to read a little passage. This is one of my favorite books. And part of the reason that it is one of my favorite books is because I felt like it described my life to a T at that point. You know, when I was, 7, maybe. I don't remember how old I was. It's the story of Pierre. And it turns out that Pierre could only say, "I don't care." That's all he knew how to say. This is written by Maurice Sendak, who, Where the Wild Things Are, and he's a pretty famous dude, if you're into kids' literature. So this story is, it goes like this. There once was a boy named Pierre who only could say, "I don't care." Read his story, my friend, and you'll find at the end that a suitable moral lies there. And I pretty much could probably just sing this entire book because Carole King, there was a little 45 record that came with this, and I wore it out. So I knew the song, but I won't even dare to try to sing live on camera. That's a terrible mistake. So I'll read a couple more pages, just so you can kind of get the gist of Pierre and why he can only say, "I don't care." One day his mother said, when Pierre climbed out of bed, "Good morning, darling boy. You are my only joy." Pierre said, "I don't care." I'm getting texted. "What would you like to eat?" "I don't care." "Some lovely cream of wheat?" "I don't care." "Don't sit backwards on your chair." "I don't care." "Or pour syrup in your hair." "I don't care." Now, I didn't spend a lot of time as a kid pouring syrup in my hair, but I did spend a lot of time pouring syrup in my siblings' hair. So I can kind of relate on that level. So again, thank you, third grade class, Colorado, your wonderful gifts. Okay, this week I'm going to be doing something unprecedented, at least for me. I'm going to be releasing demos and unreleased material that I thought I would never ever part with and no one would ever hear. And I finally come around to the thought kind of just finally sunk in, and I was like, you know what, I'm never going to do anything with these things. And I figured there's got to be some of you who want some stuff like this. So we're doing a promotion with a company called Groupie. That's Groupee, and they are they're kind of like Groupon, if you guys know what Groupon is. So we're going to offer a bundle, and it's pretty much name your own price. You pretty much pay whatever you think it's worth. considering there's negative 37 people in this room now, you guys are probably paying a negative dollar amounts. That means I'm going to end up owing all of you money by the time this is over. But a cool part of this whole deal is that 20% of the proceeds that we're going to be, potentially making on this Groupon deal. It's a 72-hour promotion, so you only have 3 days to buy it, and then it's gone forever. This is a one-time deal. 20% of that is going to go to help tornado relief that kind of hit Alabama and destroyed a bunch of property and killed a lot of people here in the States. So that's going to go live on Wednesday of this week. I've been posting like mad, as has Jimmy from Fixed, on Facebook and Twitter to kind of let you guys know what the details are. And I think right now, Celldweller is the promotion of the week. So if you went to the Groupie website, I think that's the only thing you're going to see. So I'm releasing 2 tracks, actually really 3. Part of it is because whoever donates the most, the one person who donates the most in this promotion is going to get an exclusive song that only they are going to have until I finally decide to officially release it, which at the rate I go could be a couple of years, who knows. So there are 2 other songs. One of them will be in a special EP that's part of this package. And that one's going to be called Atmospheric Light. This is a demo that was for Wish Upon a Black Star, and that's really all it was a demo, and I did it in a couple of days, and I kind of never did anything more with it. Once I realized it wasn't going on the album, it just kind of stayed in its current form. So that's going to be one of the things that will be released in this EP. Now, if we hit a $10,000 goal, in donations, Groupie has asked us to release an additional unreleased track. So that's what we're going to do. That one's called Señorita Bonita, which is pretty girl in Spanish, as far as I know. And there are a lot of pretty Spanish girls. I know that too, because I've watched Spanish television. So that goes live on Wednesday, and your chance to get a bunch of other stuff, as well as a bunch of Chapter 3 of Wish Upon a Black Star and the Sellout EP, and there's a bunch of stuff bundled together you can buy, and you can pretty much name your own price, whatever you think it's worth. Tour dates. I'm not going to go through all my tour dates right now, but I see on the post, I kind of was asking, hey, what do you guys want to know, or what do you want to talk about in the live chat? And I see a bunch of people asking, hey, when are you coming to my state? This week. I saw posts for New York. I'm going to be there this week. There might have been a Massachusetts one. I think I'm in Boston this week too. I'm not sure. You can check the celldweller.com/tour, and the dates are there. We're doing an East Coast run next week. We come home for about 2 weeks, and we do a West Coast run for 2 more weeks. And then on to other countries as well this summer, which is something else I want to talk about, because there's a lot of you asking, when am I coming to the UK? As soon as possible. So it has been in the works for quite a while. I just can't announce anything until it's official. So I'll just let you guys know what I know, that we are lining stuff up. And it looks like we may be there for 2 weeks doing dates in the UK this summer. We are talking very seriously about going back to Russia and Eastern Europe in the fall. That's on the horizon. But again, I'm not going to say anything because I really don't want to make any promises that I can't keep and that really are out of my control. I don't control what gets booked and how and when. So when I'm told we're a go, then we're a go. Let's see what else I have in my incredible list. I wrote a new song this week. That's in addition to the new song I wrote 2 weeks ago called The Seven Sisters. So any of you who have been following and pay attention, I've essentially released all the lyrics for The Seven Sisters completely in little pieces on Facebook and Twitter over the last few weeks. I'd love to play a little bit of it right now, but I feel like I'm going to ruin it if I do. So I've posted the lyrics. Maybe I'll post them in their entirety as one big thing. If you guys really want them, then hit me on Twitter and Facebook and tell me that you want them, and if enough people are asking for it, I'll post them. But I wrote another song, and it's another demo that I've had sitting around. It's about a minute long, actually, and it's just a guitar and a vocal. That's all it really is. And I finally wrote lyrics for it last night. I kind of stayed up until about 4 in the morning. I don't remember. But it's titled Memories of a Girl I Haven't Met. And that's all I'll tell you right now, because I'm not going to give you the lyrics because I'm not sure I like them yet. So that also ties into Wish Upon a Black Star. Many of you guys are asking How many songs are on Wish Upon a Black Star? When is Chapter 4 going to be done? Well, Chapter 4 is almost done right now. The problem is that I've got tour dates on the books, so I have to kind of keep stopping, going out on the road, coming back. So I can't really give you a definitive date, but Gift for You is completely done. It's mixed. I've already bounced out all the remix stems. There's probably 40 or 50 files for the remix competition. It's already done. Everything that's finalized. Gift for You, I just got drums going in here, live drums. John Whitney, X City Sleeps, was in here last weekend or the weekend before, I can't remember. I've kind of tried to block it out of my mind, but he keeps coming back. Speaking of John Whitney, I got to tell you a little story. Have you ever seen that movie? Oh man, I'm gonna blank out. Superbad, yeah, that's the one. And Jonah Hill's character, I think that was the one where Jonah Hill's character had a disease, and John suffers from the same disease. It's rare, and I do feel bad for him. But when he was a child, it's like he got into this pattern of he likes to draw. If you saw the movie, you know what he likes to draw, and there's tons of them. So the whole time John was here, we had to keep getting him back in the drum room because he would keep coming in here, finding pen and paper and all my sticky notes and drawing, male body parts. I'll just say that, and put them all over the place. So we are talking about maybe sending him to counseling and just see if maybe that helps, but no guarantees. But he did play some pretty kick-ass drums, and they are, and I can't wait. And so I just got these in the session like a day or two ago, so I am completely having to rework things because it's changed the sound of the whole song. So I'm gonna have to kind of rework some things around the sound of the drums. Pretty excited though. So really, I can't wait. If I had 3 or 4 days straight to just work on it, it'd be done. But unfortunately in my life, I don't get 3 or 4 straight days to work on music because there are a million other things that need to get done. So, okay, so I mentioned not only chapter 4, which, do I dare say, within a month or two, this will be in your hands. I don't know if I should say that because then you guys are going to hold me to it. And I see a lot of typing over here, but I kind of can't read it all because it's going too quick. Wish Upon a Black Star. Originally started as a 10-song thing, 2 songs per chapter, 5 chapters. Many of you know that already. I am continuing to write in between finishing up the rest of the album because I want this to be a full body of work, not just kind of like a pop record and just here's your X amount of songs and I'll give you the minimum amount required. I want this to be like a full body of work. So there's some other things I kind of want to say, and both musically and lyrically, and that's part of what I'm doing with the Seven Sisters and Memories of a Girl I Haven't Met and some of these other tracks that you don't know about. So we're at about 12 or 13 tracks right now for Wish Upon a Black Star. Chapter 4 will still only have 2 songs. I Can't Wait, Gift for You. That won't change. There's a lot of other exciting things coming up regarding Wish Upon a Black Star that I can't actually say yet. So somebody wrote on my wall that Osama is dead, and they killed our president. Frick. And then I was like, oh, Osama, that's the other guy. That's the terrorist. So I'm not a politically oriented individual. So I was there. I lived in New York when 9/11 happened, and I saw the travesty. I lived through the travesty. It definitely affected us in a really sobering way, as it affected the entire nation and the entire world, I'm sure. It just shows you how mortal you are. And Osama bin Laden can attest to that because he's dead. And I'm sure, like many people in the world, there's a bunch of us who aren't really upset about that. We're kind of glad it's gone. The bad news is who's going to take his place. That's the scary part. So, I don't really have much to say about that, to be honest. There's some questions here. Let's see. Will you be releasing a second Sellout EP with different live show remixes like Switchback, Last Verse, Born Loud, and The Words? Yes and no. Ironically, this morning, as I was working, doing something else, I was listening to my iPod, and I already have Sellout EP kind of mapped out in my head, Sellout EP 2. So, yes, I'm beginning work on that in addition to the 50 other things I have going on, but I want to get another Sellout EP out for a multitude of reasons. And I've alluded to this, but I haven't really said it publicly, but I am working on a DJ set. I'm not a DJ, so I'm probably not going to be spinning a lot of other people's music. Probably some, but it's definitely, it's going to be stripped down. It's going to pretty much just be me. Maybe Stutter, I'll bring the cat along because I feel like he could do a good job too. Kind of mixing things up for me. I'm working on that. I have no ETA on when that's going to happen, but it could be that Celldweller comes to town and Bret and I get up on stage. Maybe somebody else in the band. I don't know. Maybe I expand the live show a little further on the live side of things. And then that same night in the club, I'm doing a DJ set, and I'm sure I will also be flying around the world just doing DJ sets as well. Of course, it's all theoretical. When I actually know I can do it and I have all my stuff together, which there's a lot of production to do before I'm ready, then I'll actually make an official announcement about it. So just consider what I said a complete lie, and I was just kidding until I tell you otherwise. Have you ever seen the Aurora Borealis for real? If so, when and where? I have seen the Aurora Borealis, which is why I named my track from Soundtrack with Voices in My Head Aurora Borealis, because it was extremely striking and definitely impacting, for me at least. I've never seen anything like it. And it was actually here in Michigan before I even lived here. I was here making the first album, and I had just come here to record in a studio. I still lived in New York. And Grant Mormon and I caught it one night completely by accident. It was amazing. So I feel like there might be more things that I have to say. But I feel like I've talked way too much, and I feel like I'm going to regret this entire Ustream, because you guys can watch this for like eternity. Well, maybe not eternity, because that's a really long time, but you can watch it at least once or twice more and watch me embarrass myself over and over again. So I feel like I need to just shut my mouth. But I don't know what else to do. I could call Bret in here, which I'll do in a little bit. I'm just wondering if maybe I should play some music, but I don't really know what to play either. Let me look at our little stream over here and see what you guys are saying. Can you eat me? I don't know. I'd have to see a picture. Blondes or brunettes? Brunettes. Clay, play some new music. I did. I can't wait. Don't stop talking. I probably should. Come to Portugal. I would love to come to Portugal. Am I playing download? I don't know. I can't say. Okay, it's going quick here. Can you have my jacket? If I had a jacket, yeah, you can have it, sure. I'm sure I have a jacket somewhere. My bass for this track is great. Cool. Were you sad when Archer got breast cancer? Yes, very. Very sad. Archer must live on forever. Belgium loves you. Well, I love Belgium. I want to come there and play. Have you tried the violin? Do you mean eating it or playing it? If you mean playing, yes. Eating, no, I have not. I did an album a long time ago called Argyle Park, and on one of the tracks I played violin, and I have absolutely no violin experience whatsoever, so I really used it to make noise, and it was gorgeous noise. I loved it. Music videos, yeah. Any news? Well, yes, part of what I'm going to be doing on this trip, this next run next week, while we're traveling, is I'm going to be reviewing the Own Little World music video, which was recorded a long time ago, like a few months ago, and I need to kind of make revisions and notes. I just have not had time to do it, so there's that, and I definitely have a number of other music videos in the works. And there may be a way you guys can be involved in some of them. Not directly in them, although maybe some of you could be directly in them, but there's another way that we're kind of working behind the scenes here to figure out. And I'll announce that when I know more about that. Live DVD, same deal. Part of what I'm going to be doing on this trip while I'm traveling is processing the audio and kind of going through and somewhat mixing the live show that we recorded in November. The editing is kind of underway. It has been, so I have to kind of get an update on that and see where we're at. But there will be a live DVD out sometime before, I want to say 2015. No, make that 2016, because I want to make sure it comes out when I'm completely irrelevant. I like to record things and then wait until it's completely irrelevant and I'm completely somewhere else musically, and then release it. That's why I recorded a live show, a 5-camera live shoot 5 years ago with the old touring circle Celldweller, and that will never see the light of day, I hope. Somebody was there when it was being filmed. Show us the Chapter 4 picture. I thought you guys already saw the Chapter 4 picture. I'm brunette and blonde now. Can you eat me? Have to see a picture. I don't know. Probably. Are you planning? You're planning after Wish Upon a Black Star to do another album with the same kind of project in chapters, or a full album like your first one? That's a good question, and I'm not sure. I can tell you that I don't plan on doing another full Celldweller album like this, an artist album that's going to take this long. I'm going to finish one song at a time, and no more demos. I think I'm sick of doing demos. I'm going to do demos when I'm writing the song, but I'm going to decide early on whether I like it enough to finish it or just scrap it. And there's something else I can mention, although again I shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. I've sorted hundreds of demos. I did this about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I've alluded to this on my Facebook page and Twitter. And I sifted about 200 of these demos that I'm kind of willing to let go. So we're working on a system right now. Might be a subscription-based thing. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I'm going to be releasing demos every single week. So I don't know who's interested in that, but when we have information on that, Jimmy Rhodes will post that information. But there are literally hundreds of demos from, 4 bars of a beat to 7-minute tracks, 7-minute songs that I just kind of never finished, didn't like, and just never went back to. Some of them are demos for Wish Upon a Black Star. Some of them are what were supposed to be the beta sessions for, these were demos for Wish Upon a Black Star, like Atmospheric Light, the one that's going to be released on Wednesday through Groupie. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff. And in a perfect world, I'd love to just finish them and make them perfect, but I finally realized that it's never going to happen. I make music way too slowly because I do things like this where I have 800 tracks in a session. Maybe not literally 800, but it feels like it. I actually want to take a minute to show you a piece of software that I really love. Does anybody want to see a piece of software that I really love? Hold on. It's actually a software company that I really love, and I'll tell you why. In fact, there are a number of software companies that I really love, but this one in particular has been really supportive of me, and they really have been giving me these awesome plugins that I've had since almost the beginning. Yeah, somebody already guessed it. Yes, it is FabFilter, and I'll show you why. See if you can see that. I'm trying to hold a laptop and do 2 things at a time here, which is dangerous. Can you see this plugin right here? That's just called Simplon because it's really a very simple filter. That's all it is. But this thing sounds amazing. So it's filtering. I've automated a filter to process the live drums. So if I bypass this, if I put the plug-in back in, watch what happens when I crank the resonance. Now, another thing I want to point out, this is what blew me away when I first saw this plugin and worked with this company software, is this right here. Now there's no audio passing through this plugin right now technically because the transport is not playing, but these filters, which sound amazing and they're very smooth, also self-oscillate, which means without any audio passing through them, if you crank them high enough and loud enough, they start to feed back on themselves. Get a little R2-D2 action. So, and I'm sure there's much more software that I am going to let you guys know about in the future if you're interested. But there's today's piece of software. Maybe we should get Bret from Stahli in here because I feel like I've been talking a really, really long time, and I'm going to really hate myself in about half an hour when this is done. Hold on. Let me iChat Bret. Bret from Stahli. Get your sweet, sweet ass in here. I figure if I use sweet twice, he'll show up. If I only just said sweet ass, he might not show up. You got it. That was his reply. Okay, let's check him out when he walks in. Everybody tell Bret hi when he walks in. Bomb him with hellos. Everybody bomb him. There you go. There's the bombs. I told him to bomb you with hellos when you showed up.
Oh my god.
You're getting hello bombed.
That's all sorts of, and it's a lot of colors.
There's a lot of colors.
Good lord, it's like watching Pi and fast forward.
In real time, it's fast forward enough, really.
Good lord, yeah. I'm watching this and thinking about how completely unentertaining I'm being by, like, yeah, let me just sit here and everyone can just...
Let me shove my face into the camera.
Yeah, interesting. So hello to everybody out there.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah, that can help. Good lord.
Okay. So I have no idea what we're really going to do here.
No.
I think we should probably talk about what's going on in your world right now. Your album came out a couple of weeks ago.
I think you mean this here. Yes. This here.
Why don't you expose yourself to the world there? Take that little...
Oh, just the... Oh, okay.
Yeah, jail time.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the other chat.
Right. Oh, yeah, you have to have your credit cards ready for that.
Right. That's the pay per minute thing.
Yeah.
We do that after this.
Oh, yeah. You got to verify.
Okay, so expose yourself to the world.
Oh, well, in this fancy little CD, oh yes, which, something that's different in the physical copy, good lord, left is right, right is left, up is down, black is white, something that's cool with this over the digital download is that all of this text along here, and on the inside and the back, the whole shebang, the ink is silver metallic, so you can blind your enemies by holding it up and just
Look, it's working.
see.
You're right.
You can't see crap.
You use it as a mirror too, right? For the girls who like.
Oh yeah.
They're in class and they're like, oh, let me check out the makeup.
Yeah.
I'll just use the blue Stahli
can-
silver text.
You can put your money in there. You can do damn near anything. You can even listen to it. It contains music.
That's true.
You know, that's
Who the heck listens to music
anymore?
anymore? Really?
Not me. That's for damn sure. Something I will show you is that on the inside cover of this, oh yes, it opens up to reveal quite the sexy poster. Who's it for? It's for you. That's right. That's why I put that fun little message on there. And this artwork, hang it on your wall. Impress your friends by your really excellent taste in artistry. On the inside, you also have me in the lovely body paint. Yes, also silver metallic ink down in here. I may have written some ridiculous stuff in the credits. Good lord, I need some water. All sorts of just amazing artwork throughout this. Is that an actual heart? Why, yes, that is an actual heart. And this phrase, everything is backwards.
Now, do you want to tell them where you got the heart from? Like whose chest you actually pulled it out of, or
Well,
because Russell Brand is in a new movie, so they don't know yet that he's actually.
right. Well, those movies sit on the shelves for quite a while, so not many people know that I actually did murder and remove the heart of Russell Brand to get this lovely heart right here. It's weird that you would think that he would have such a big heart, because I don't think he does a lot for orphans.
No, I don't think he does. He makes fun of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he makes fun
Yeah.
of him. Yeah.
Horrible man.
Yeah. Well, not anymore.
Yeah. No.
Not anymore.
And now it's used for artistic purposes.
See, the gift that keeps on giving.
That's right. Something else that keeps on giving. The Blue Stahli album. You can hypnotize your friends into doing whatever you want. Like you will do things without pants on. That's right.
It's a kind of theremin thing.
Oh yeah.
Theremin.
We should have one of those in here.
We did. There's a couple of them. I just you can't see them; they're invisible. So they're too expensive to buy real ones.
Beautimous.
So you're going out on the road next week
I am?
to get up on
Oh, I
stage.
am. Yes.
What's going to happen?
What's going to happen? Faces will be rocked. People should prepare their excitement tarps. Bring that and just lay that down in front of you because it's gonna be pretty damn exciting watching us both leap around on stage
In the buff.
in the buff like howler monkeys with too much caffeine.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah.
I hope somebody
absolutely.
films it.
Oh, I think they should. It's going to be taken one step further than Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know, there's not going to be socks involved.
Right.
It's just full out. Just here it is.
Kansies had to put socks on.
I know it. Yeah, we don't. We're not ashamed of our bodies. No.
So, we're gonna have some Blue Stahli merch on the road too. So anybody out there who's actually coming to the show will be able to purchase and/or steal.
You can purchase this action, or it's upside down now. If you've bought this album from the Fix store, you bring it in. I sign it for you. I will write something ridiculous for you. Maybe I'll put your name. That's not ridiculous. But I'll write something ridiculous underneath your name. And from me. That's right. If you don't have a Sharpie, I damn sure will. And in addition to the album, there's a brand new Blue Stahli t-shirt, the Ultra Numb shirt. If you go to fixstore.com/Blue Stahli, you can see the new design. Holy sweet merciful crap, is it ever awesome. I myself would like to fill a bathtub with them and just roll around in it.
I thought you already did that.
I have to pretend like it's new. Like it's a new idea.
Oh, right. So you're saying if they buy a shirt, it might have your... I don't want to say excretions, because that sounds gross. But it's sweat is officially, it's kind of an excretion. You know.
Yeah, we don't want to say leavings either, because that doesn't sound...
Droppings,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
good. Not good.
You know, we could maybe say it contains my manly musk. It's
That?
either that or Tabasco sauce.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, we can let them decide. But you did cover them, for sure.
Oh, I did.
Whatever you covered them with, you definitely covered them in their entirety. So what are you working on in Studio B? What have you been working on the last couple of weeks? Because
Weeping gently into an apple.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't even know where that came from.
Inside.
Yes. Inside.
Same place where you killed Russell Brand. Came from that same dark place.
Evil. Evil! Right now, I'm in the midst of doing Anti-Sleep Volume 2. I was originally going to stop after hitting 10 tracks, saying, you know what, this is probably good. We can throw this to the masses, but more continues. More songs continue into fruition. What's the final tally going to be? I don't know. I lost count. Maybe you're gonna get 10 songs on this, and then another 10 songs later. Maybe it's gonna be 13 songs. Maybe it's gonna be 18. What you're gonna have to do is start hitting up the Blue Stahli Twitter, the Blue Stahli Facebook, say, we want this crap. And yes, soon you will have this crap. If you enjoyed the first volume of Anti-Sleep, where it was just multi-genre stuff everywhere, you know, everything from heavy electronic rock to hip-hop stuff to upbeat, funky stuff to electro, you're going to love the crap out of this because it just kind of flails around wildly with regards to genres. So there's some upbeat punk rock stuff. There's some heavy stuff. There's some fun electro on there. There's something ridiculous just came in there, didn't it?
Yeah, there's a couple of ridiculous things, but you know, my friend Buka just texted me to tell me that he's watching the Ustream right now, and that I look funny. But I don't know if he meant like humorous or like a dork. I'm gonna guess he's meant dork, so I'm gonna write him dork back.
Oh well.
You take that, Buka.
Mm-hmm.
You take that.
That's right.
So Jimmy Rhodes actually did just also text
Yes.
to have me remind you to tell our beautiful -38. We're actually losing people.
Oh, okay.
As the negative numbers get bigger, you have less people in the room.
Oh, gotcha.
That there's a remix competition right now.
Yes! there is a remix competition, right? That you can tell I haven't had as much caffeine today as I should, because things slipped to mind. Right now, there is a remix competition for my song Metamorphosis. If you go to fixremix.com, you can download the remix pack, do your own mix-up, send it in. The Fix staff is going to be picking this. This is not like up for peer voting, so it's gonna be us behind the scenes and me listening to these mixes saying, is this one badass or is this one a pile of monkey dung? But I would never publicly refer to it as monkey dung.
Yeah,
I would just move on. I would never take a picture of me doing anything with a monkey dung. But I will tell you this. Not only are we rewarding creativity with the mixes, but just all out songs as well. So if you've got yourself a damn good idea for how this song should sound, and you can make it sound good in the process, then guess what? Your ass is gonna win some cash prizes.
We love money.
We do.
We roll around in that stuff all day long.
That's right. Yeah, the money will contain Manly Musk as well. We should warn you about that. Even through PayPal, we'll find you. We'll let this know.
It's fun being a sellout. I love it. Writing pop songs, making the big bucks.
Nothing but pretty much the entire next Anti-Sleep volume and like any subsequent Blue Stahli releases are going to sound like Kesha.
Didn't you get Katy Perry to sing on one of the tracks?
I did.
You
I
did.
did. That was that's when I was holding Russell Brand for ransom. She said, "I'll do anything." I'm like, "Well, you gotta do some vocals on this thing." And then, being the evil bastard that I am, I killed him.
So she didn't sign the release form then for the vocals?
Oh, I should.
After you killed her, that probably just squashed her.
Yeah. I can't be held
Whatever.
accountable for the.
Just release it instrumentally, and then you can actually in the credits formally featuring Katy Perry.
Right.
This title song formally featuring Katy Perry.
I like it. This can work.
Yeah.
There's always loopholes, kids. There's
Right.
always ways around it. Boy, howdy.
We love legality.
We do.
So,
And
is there
making libelous statements.
no lawsuits, kids. There's people that feel bad for Russell Brand.
Aw, that's a damn shame.
Well, we will be blowing up our own Facebook pages
Yes.
with updates and Twitter, of course. So you guys can, somewhat access us there. I think there's email at Facebook, but I don't know.
There is an email at Facebook. You can hit us through the actual, I think it's right underneath the option to would you like to poke this person?
Ooh.
Which seems like there should also be a consent button, but I haven't seen it.
I think you have to be 18 or older to poke someone.
Yeah, I stay away from the poking
Right.
on
So
Facebook.
don't poke us unless you're 18 or over.
Right.
Because we don't really need any lawsuits.
Mm-mm. And again, those credit cards have to.
But
come
technically,
into
if we
play.
don't poke them back, it's like we're clear, right?
Well, yeah. Well,
I don't poke anybody back because I'm afraid of sir, this is a subpoena for your arrest.
I just
You
kind of assume.
you poked a minor. It's like
Well, I just kind of naturally assume, and maybe this is just me playing the blame game on myself, but I assume that if I get poked on Facebook, it's for dressing like I want it. Mm-hmm.
That's probably very true.
Yeah, there's no way to dress that up into something pretty. It just is.
Well, the internet is a wonderful thing, because pretty much everything on the internet is fact. Like, take Wikipedia, for instance. I've been wanting to address this for such a long time. Wikipedia is 100% fact because, as you know, anybody can go to your Wikipedia page and put any information they want, and they would only put that information up there if it was 100% accurate.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So when I get...
Like that I'm actually a unicorn.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's factual.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we know it to be true.
People know.
Right. There's proof in here. If you don't believe it, buy the CD.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I get happy birthday probably every other week, which is awesome because then my age fluctuates between 18 and 77.
Oh.
Depending on who decides to change my page. But remember, every one of those dates is true. So send me gifts. Like, I don't know why you guys just wishing me happy birthday. Just mail me something.
Even gift cards.
Or gift cards, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Cracker Barrel, Target.
Cracker Barrel and Target. Could we just like combine those into one? Like you can have these pancakes, but you have to eat them in the sporting goods section.
We could just use the gift cards and then eat in the food court at Target. They have a food court there.
That is a fancy food court.
Like
let me tell you.
59-cent hot dogs and.
Good lord, and you know that's good. Oh,
That's real meat too.
Oh man,
I read it on the internet. It's real meat.
It's real meat, but it's lips and buttholes.
Yeah, but so.
Yeah, well, true. There's
Taco
gotta
Bell-
be protein in there
Taco
somewhere.
Bell said that the lawsuit dropped. It's now like 37% real beef,
Oh well,
not
that tips
25%.
the scales.
and I read it on the internet, so I know it's definitely true.
Oh, it has to be.
Right,
Those mofo's found Sasquatch. You know.
right. So, I mean, how much longer do we embarrass ourselves?
I can embarrass myself way more than that.
I'm just wondering.
Well,
since
I tried to take my back.
it's been. You tried to take your pants off? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Was that before you got in here, or?
Well, I put them on before I came in.
Got it.
It was going to be a way more dramatic entrance, you know.
Do you want to talk about the chicken phenomenon?
With flailing. Do I?
Do you want to talk about the blue Stahli chicken phenomenon?
Is that?
No, I just.
Where is that?
It's nowhere. I just said it.
Oh my god. Oh, and someone mentioned Voxes. Good lord, you people are crazy. The chicken phenomenon is weird. I have no idea how I'm playing. If you can't figure out what I'm doing, I'm playing with the swivel chair right now because that's how that's how easy it is to distract me. Typically, people just have to get my attention and jingle the keys so I look in their general direction. Yeah. Fan art ensues with the chicken stuff, and the weird thing is, the way that it apparently came about was during one of the behind the scenes tour videos while we were at a Cracker Barrel.
We were at a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
That's right.
And
it was delicious.
it was delicious.
I don't even remember what we ate, but I knew it was good.
It was delicious, and it was weird, and it was late.
It was late.
And I happen to have been making fun of the menu, which is weird because I don't typically make fun of things. I don't.
That is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't make light of situations very often. I happen to be making fun of the menu, and it was captured on film and gently inserted into the.
How was that?
Yeah, gently inserted into the. Into the whole montage of tour behind the scenes action, and for some reason, that chicken reference became the thing that turned into kind of a self-propagating meme.
Yeah.
And which is weird because there was funnier stuff in there. So it's weird that people fixated on that, but it's since taken on a life of its own and has now spawned fan art.
Which is fart for short.
Fart, yes.
Just saying.
It spawned fart. It spawned tattoos. It spawned songs. It's really weird. I don't quite understand it, but
You've never really had a fixation with chickens, ever.
No.
Except for that one, that police thing.
Just in a sexual way.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That one arrest. But other than that, you've never really had.
I was clear to that long ago.
That's what I'm saying.
That was expunged.
Right. Well.
So it's weird, but but I'll tell you this: if it's even for something completely random and bizarre, which are two things that have been used to describe me, I'm just glad that people are talking about Blue Stahli. And if something is as weird as this, gets someone to say, you know what? I'm gonna check out one of them friggin' songs.
I want to check out the chicken music.
Yeah,
I like chickens.
let me hear this friggin' chicken fella. If by some strange thing it's a convo starter and gets people talking about Blue Stahli, or it's a thing to talk about Blue Stahli, then hell yeah, go for it.
Well, it's 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Well, it's 5:55.
Yeah.
We'll give it 5 more minutes. All right, we're going to take some random questions right now
Yes.
for both of us. So you got 5 minutes for us to embarrass ourselves even more. George Costanza style. Will next tour be with Bret? Every tour has been with Bret.
Yes.
You come see me live, you also see Bret live. Love from Bulgaria. Hopefully we will come there and play. Violingasm. V-Contact.
Ah,
For
fantastic.
Poke me back. I said I have to see pictures. Email me at Facebook. You heard I did music for Devil May Cry by Capcom. Did you read that on the internet? Just saying.
Ah, damn it.
Probably true.
Someone asked if my songs will be on the director's cut of Sucker Punch. Good Lord, I wish that were.
You'd
so
kill
because
Russell Brand for that opportunity.
I did. I sure did. I sure as hell did. I loved being a part of it, and I wish that it was featured in the soundtrack. But I was just a part of the trailer and featurette campaign. But if they happen to put those trailers on the DVD, then you'll get to see it. I know I want it.
Someone said that's one big cock. I think they were referring to this.
Well, I did make a motion earlier.
I keep seeing the same questions over and over again. Look at the chat now.
And
I think these might have been chatted like in an alternate universe.
And they're
they're just now coming through space
right
and landing here. So everything we're doing now will probably in about 3 to 4 years actually show up in the chat window.
Is this the sort of thing like a butterfly flaps its wings
Yes,
and then,
yeah,
then like my car breaks down?
Ashton Kutcher or whatever his name is.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Wasn't he?
Yeah. Demi Moore's son.
Demi Moore's son.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's the one. Yep. I drew the Chicken Lord pick. Well, congratulations, number 9-1.
Good Lord.
Good job.
Fantasticness.
Still, will the next tour be with Bret? I'm telling you, this is coming from an alternate universe.
Oh, yes, indeed, written twice. Yes, any of the live Celldweller dates, you will see me leaping around like a crazed howler monkey. This is what I do. It's what I'm known for.
I think we should probably say goodbye.
I think you're correct.
I think they're all just bored. Because they're just saying the same thing over and over again.
Right. But it's been an absolute pleasure seeing you guys and sharing this time with you. Thank you guys so much for listening, for following this nonsense, this ridiculousness, and for interacting with us. We absolutely love hearing from you.
Yep. And we'll hope to see you we do hope to see you on tour, on the road. Lots more stuff coming. Lots of music, live shows, and embarrassment for us at least.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see you guys. We're gonna kill this, and I'm probably gonna make this thing live on Ustream because it wasn't that embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's what I say now.
That's well yeah. Until you see select clips and pictures taken out of it, and you're like, why did I do that? Too late now.
Never stick your face right in the camera. It's a bad idea.
Oh, I did that.
Even on accident. Okay, everyone. Peace to you mamas.
See ya.